Since we know about the production of the new Avatar movies, one actor's name had been constantly mentioned. Vin Diesel, the famous actor known for the Fast and Furious movies, will join this new stage of the Avatar franchise. However, after the premiere of The Way of Water, we did not see his character. But recent news has pointed out that we will actually see him in the next movie. About which character Vin Diesel could play, and everything that has been mentioned, we will talk about in this video. So if you want to know everything related to the Avatar universe, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I am Awa, welcome. In 2019, different news hit the press claiming that Vin Diesel had joined the cast of the upcoming Avatar movie. However, when finally the trailer of the movie was released, we didn't see any character that looked like Vin Diesel. We also didn't see him in the credits of the movie. Many started to speculate that maybe Vin Diesel's scenes had been deleted from the movie because of a disagreement with James Cameron. However, the reality is different. In 2019, when The Way of Water was filmed, The Seed Bearer, that is, Avatar 3, was also being filmed. Unlike other production houses, James Cameron decided to concentrate all his efforts on filming the two Avatar sequels at the same time. Avatar 2 and 3 were filmed simultaneously in 2019. This could mean that Vin Diesel is still on the project. The original 2019 news said the following: the confusion surrounding Vin Diesel's involvement in Avatar, The Way of Water is not simply because Matt Gerald and Diesel look a lot alike. Diesel and James Cameron have long hinted at the former's role in an Avatar sequel, leading many to believe that the actor would appear in Avatar 2. However, since Diesel did not appear in the first sequel, it is almost guaranteed that he will appear in the next one, Avatar 3, as the second and third films were shot back-to-back. In 2019, Diesel shared a video of himself and James Cameron on social media in which the director claimed that they were both on the set of Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5, intentionally leaving it unclear which film was being worked on at the time. However, as it has since been revealed that Avatar 4 has only been partially shot and Avatar 3 is nearing completion, it is likely that Diesel will be part of the third film, after being absent and being mistaken for Matt Gerald in Avatar, The Way of Water. Now that we have clarified that Vin Diesel will be in the upcoming Avatar movies, it leaves us with the question of what his character would be about. From the type of roles Vin Diesel plays, we could assume that he would possibly be Quaritch's replacement. There are several things we should take into account. Although Quaritch was very important for the GDR, they are realizing that Quaritch is not enough to stop the Na'vi threat. In the first Avatar movie we saw how he lost his life against Neytiri, something that the GDR could consider as shameful, and in the second installment, if it wasn't for his son, he wouldn't have survived. Another important point is that Quaritch is undergoing a transformation. He realized that his son has suffered a long time among people who are very different from him, which could lead him to change sides little by little. As we mentioned in a previous video, there is a possibility that Quaritch will become good, as he has started a path of connection with Awa. If Quaritch comes to connect to the Tree of Souls, it is possible that he will undergo a kind of spiritual transformation that will allow him to understand the mistakes that have brought him to that point. The transformation of Quaritch began the moment he lost his human body. This is only an avatar with the memories of another person. We already saw how the Quaritch avatar destroyed the caravel of the previous Quaritch, because he feels that he is the original, or at least that he is someone better than the previous one. Possibly in Avatar 3, we will see how this Quaritch looks for his own identity, one closer to the Na'vi, thus demonstrating that there is goodness inside him. Something completely different from the Quaritch of the first film. But then, this military group would lose a leader, who does not obey important orders. We know that humans are currently in search of a liquid that gives them immortality, and they want to move humanity to Pandora. Quaritch could not be the leader of this colonization mission, as he has failed too many times. I think this is where Vin Diesel comes in. This would be the new villain, a colonel or army chief in charge of preparing Pandora for the arrival of the humans. Something that would be quite interesting to see is that Vin Diesel ends up arresting Spider in some way, and that Quaritch tries to defend him. We would then have a confrontation of the old leader with the new representative of humanity. I think Vin Diesel would be a great villain who poses a great threat to Jake, Neytiri, and his family. Avatar 3 will be released in December 2024, but we expect to get a preview of this movie as soon as the middle of this year, so it is possible that we will see Vin Diesel in his military gear and facing our blue friends sooner than we imagine. There is also the possibility that Vin Diesel will only appear briefly in Avatar 3, and be enshrined as the villain in Avatar 4, as it has been mentioned during this week that Avatar 5 will be bringing the novice to Earth, and perhaps Vin Diesel will be that human in charge of not only kidnapping and arresting Neytiri, but also transporting her to prison on Earth. That's a lot of exciting news, and this universe is back to stay. But tell me, what do you think about all this? Do you think Vin Diesel will be the replacement for Quaritch? Will he be the new villain in Avatar 3? If you are interested in knowing more about the universe of Avatar, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. I'm Awa, thanks for visiting Pandora.